Hi, Student Success. Welcome to week 5 of the semester. Hard to believe that we are moving so quickly through the semester already. So I wanted to take this second to just remind you, please make sure you are signing up for your workshop. I know you have until the end of the semester. Regardless, the offerings do become lighter at the end or the closer to the end of the semester we get. So please take a look at this workshop video, which really does walk you through where to find the offerings, how to register, and then submit. Several of you have already actually attended a workshop and have completed that portion of the class. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and scroll down. We are in week 5. If you have not already done so, go ahead and check out the chapter 12 lecture video. It is connected to the content of the week. And then when we take a look at the week 5 folder in general, I do want to just let you know there's a lot going on this week. So you can see right away there are 4 assignments, but there's lots of moving parts and pieces. And so I apologize. There's going to be a lot of clicking around and going to different websites and different things just to make sure that you know exactly what to do. So there is a forum this week, but I will tell you that this assignment right here has to be done first. So there's 2 things you have to do by Wednesday. You want to complete the Exploring Educational Pathways to a Career assignment. And then using what you do there, you will respond your original post in the career discussion forum. And then as always, respond to 2 classmates by Sunday. And then you have these 2 assignments here that are also due by Sunday. So what I'm going to do to not make it so overwhelming is I'm going to focus on these 2 parts in this video. And then I'm going to upload a video that just focuses on these 2 assignments, just so that this video doesn't end up being too long. All right, so for these first 2, I'm going to go ahead and click in the assignment folder. And then I'm going to click in this other folder, Exploring Educational Pathways to a Career. When I get in here, this is a video that you can watch that's based on Career Coach, and that's totally up to you if you want to watch that to kind of help you navigate it a little bit more, but I'm also going to go through what's in there. So here's where you're going to go first, Exploring Educational Pathways to a Career. It's going to open up into its own little window, and you're going to hear some talking.
Picking a degree is so stressful.
I'm going to kind of just zip through. There we go. I'm going to zip through. You feel free to spend as much time in each of those little videos and those sections as needed, clicking on the links, but I'm going to actually go to those links anyway. But you feel free to still kind of look at the Career Coach video, look at the degree information, whatever you would like to invest in. I'm going to go ahead and get right here. Okay, so when you get to this slide, there's going to be 2 slides, Academic Degree Choice 1, Academic Degree Choice 2. Here's how I want you to think about this, and it really does depend on where you are academically on your path. Some of you are 100%, I know what my degree is, and so obviously that's going to be Choice 1. Choice 2 then can be something connected to your field, so maybe you're going into physical therapy, and so Choice 2, you might look at occupational therapy because those are related fields. Or it could be like, hey, I always like to cook. I'm just going to look at culinary for fun. So that's what you could do for Choice 2. Choice 1 can be your serious degree choice. Choice 2 can be either like a related career field or one that you're just like, I just kind of want to know more about it because it sounds like a neat field. Now, if you are undecided, you don't know what your degree is going to be, you're a CCP student, or you just picked a degree, but you're not sure you're going to stick with that. This is a good time to explore a couple different options. Look into different options of a career that you just want to know a little bit more about. And it doesn't have to be the field that you're 100% going into, but you're just kind of, again, exploring. So where do you get this information? So I'm going to focus on where you get this top information right here. I'm going to go back to Stark State homepage right here. I'm going to scroll up to the top of the page, and I'm going to go to Academics. Under here, I'm going to go into the general area that where my major would be. So I am going to use physical therapy because that is kind of the example I just used, and I tend to stick with that. So I'm going to click on health. Hopefully you can see easily where yours would fall in, if you're a business major or education. So I'm going to go in here, and this should look familiar because I do talk about this in a lecture video, but this just real quick overview tells you program contacts. It's going to go over the skills and abilities. It's going to have the majors in this area right here. And then it's going to have direct links to the majors in this field. So again, you click on whatever fits I'm going to go ahead and click on physical therapy assistant. This is going to take me to the page that is specific just to PTAs. It's going to have some more contact information, some videos, some more links, lots of information. So this is a great resource, even if you're not doing this assignment. So then everyone's going to have like very similar tabs on here. You're going to click on courses. And full-time and part-time is basically the same information. It's just whether, the order and the amount of classes that you can take. So I'm going to click on full-time. It's going to open up and it's going to have a PDF. It's going to have all the classes that I need to take as a PTA major. You can see it's going to have prereqs and co-reqs and how many credits, and then it's going to have any little notes of anything that I need to know, like a C in all my courses. So I'm going to keep this up right here. I'm going to pull up this guy right here. I'm going to scroll, bring them down, and my division is right here, Health and Public Services. That's what I'm going to type right there. My degree is the Associate of Applied Science, right there. My major is Physical Therapy Assistant, and the program requirements. Okay, this is not, oh my gosh, I need to list every single one of these things. That's way too much. No, for program requirements, maybe just take a look and all right, I need 67 credits. And then I'm going to come down here and I have to have a C in all my technical courses. I have to apply to the program. That's what I would write in the program requirements. I'm not going to write down all the nitty-gritties, just in general, how many credits, is there a grade point average, is there a licensure or a program application? So that's what I will write in the program requirements there. All right, so that is for that first part. The second part, I'm going to come right back here and I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to go into Career Coach, which again, I have talked about already in previous lecture videos, but I'm going to come up and I'm just going to hit search and I'm going to hit physical therapy assistant. So I'm going to stick with, what it is that I was looking for. I'm going to find the one that fits most. And then I can definitely, click through and really look at all this information. Career Coach is a wonderful resource. I'm going to look and see who's posting jobs, how much money I can make in this field. But this is where I'm going to get the information from down here. So the job of the career, I would enter physical therapy assistant. The average salary, well, I'm going to go to wages right here, $49,555. That's the median, the average. I'm going to enter that there. Job postings, I'm going to go over to live job postings and I'm going to see these are people who are currently hiring for the area of physical therapy assistant. Some of them are really local, some of them are a little bit further. And I could also play around and kind of click in and start looking to see, what kind of verbiage and what qualifications they're asking for these positions. These are live, again, people that are hiring in this field right now. But I'm just going to pick maybe two to kind of write down, where they are. And that's what I would put right here, job postings. And then qualifications, this would be, if I look here, it says the daily tasks, the education limit. All right, I need at least an associate's degree, maybe a bachelor's, but it looks like associate's degree is what I need. I'm going to have these skills along with these skills. So I'm just going to sample. Again, I'm not going to write down every single one of these things. I'm going to say something like associate's degree. I need to know physical therapy and rehabilitation skills. I also need to have good communication and customer service skills. Okay? When I'm done there, I will hit submit, and then it's going to take me to degree choice number 2, and you're going to do the same thing. All right. So if you have questions on where to find that information, please let me know. But I think this is great information even outside of this assignment because of just all the details that you get. All right. I will be back in a separate video. I'm going to go ahead and close this so it takes me out of this. I will be back in a second video so I can really focus in on just these 2 assignments right here. But as a recap, you are exploring educational pathways to a career assignment by Wednesday because you're going to use that to post in this career discussion forum. I guess I should talk about the forum real quick. So when you're done with the pathways to a career, then you'll go to the forum and it's going to say, discuss your findings from the assignment, meaning the one you just did. Which degrees or majors did you choose for your assignment? What did you find interesting and what surprised you? So this is where you would say, okay, I looked into occupational and physical therapy. This is what I found out. This is what I knew. This is what I didn't know. This is what was shocking. So you're just going to kind of reflect on what you learned up here. And it might be something like, these are the fields I looked into. I was already well researched. I knew about this. This is why I'm going into this field. So you're just going to basically tell me kind of some highlights of what you learned in this Exploring Educational Pathways to a Career. All right, so complete that by Wednesday. That way you can use that information to post your original response by Wednesday. And then, as always, respond to 2 classmates by Sunday. I will be back to talk about these 2 in the next video.